So the first one I would say is you need to set boundaries, right? Like
Mm.
we have our personal lives and then we have our professional lives.
Yeah.
Some of us have contractual hours that we need to abide by in order to fulfill our work agreement, right?
Yeah.
So outside of those contractual hours are our time and we need to keep that sacred. And a lot of people don't know how to disconnect from work. This is what I'm noticing, especially when you live in a certain city or a
Yeah.
certain country, the work life balance is not necessarily there. It depends on where you are in the world. Some cultures, they they work all day long and
Mm.
then like they continue to work even well into the evening and then they get right back up and do it again or they work on the weekends and they don't know how to separate their personal life from their professional life.
Professional.
Some single people, let's just talk about single people, they just work, work, work because they think that that's going to help them get ahead because they don't have families to tend to or they don't have children to look after and they're just focused on their goals and their
Mm.
career. It's important to be connected, but then you need to have boundaries.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that I do is once I leave work, I close the laptop. I have my group WhatsApp
Yeah.
groups archived on mute. These are key practical things.
Absolutely.
But when I'm at work, I'm connected and
Mm.
I'm plugged in and my colleagues know that I'm available during that time. And of course, if it's an emergency, I'm going to be responsive, but
Yeah.
most of the time it's not.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's not. And so people need to understand like what that actually looks like. And so if you are contacted outside of work or you have additional pressures and you feel like you can't meet the expectation, you need to be comfortable with saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't meet the expectation, but I can do it first thing tomorrow. And setting those boundaries, learning how to say no are kind of interconnected. But again, if you do feel the pressure, that's something personal. Each person needs to learn how to navigate that pressure that they're feeling from work. Maybe the boss is not understanding or they're a micromanager.
Yeah.
These things are a bit out of our control, but
Mm.
what's in our control is how we deal with it.
Yeah.
It's a skill, it takes confidence, it takes practice.
Yeah.
We're not confident in ourselves sometimes speaking up to our superior. And of course, there's an eloquent way to say everything, right? You're not going to just be like, no, you're not going to give attitude. You're
Yeah.
going to say it in a professional way.
Exactly.
Everything is with best intentions.
Mm.
Everything is with professionalism. And of course, we know when is the right time, place, and manner for everything, right? So we're not going to just get emotional and say, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
You say it in a way in the right time to express